save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's on with me now? Who's on with me now? Going down and the week is here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's on with me now? Who's on with me now?
Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now
Sorry, dude. Sorry, guys. Okay, so what I'm playing right now is Madden. Hey guys, it's me. I'm sorry about that delay. I was just messing with the balloon. And so what we're going to do right now go to running. Let's go here. Let's go to quick toss. So what I want to do is oh damn it. I'm going to place respot the ball. You're just doing a Alright, we practice our running. Boom. Touchdown. Not to brag, but that was pretty funny. Now I'm gonna sit up so y'all can see me a bit more. Yes, I do have. We did buy new headphones, which I'm using right now. Look. They are. It says 18. Right here, as you can't see it. I'm gonna try to slide. Damn it, that didn't work out, guys. Sorry, dude. I'm not really talking right now, but I know that y'all have a horrible view. Yeah, there we go. Can y'all see me? Okay. Okay, guys. So what I'm doing right now, I'm basically practicing the throw on the run. Oh, damn it. Did you see that, bro? Bro, what the hell? Get out of my way! Bro, okay. Time out. And now all I'm doing is basically running the ball, trying to get some yardage. Just that I have like good defense. They know how to swim and do all that. If you know what I'm talking about, then comment down below. Like, they know how to get their opponent off of them. And that makes them really good. Alright guys, I'm sorry that I'm not talking, but I'm kind of caught in the game, which this isn't the real game. I'm just going to play practice for a bit. Touchdown! That would have been a touchdown in a real game, which my guys are too freaking fast. My logic on this, yes, I do modify them, but my logic is if it lets you modify, go for it. It's not counted as cheating. If the game lets you do it, it lets you. Face mask. No! Damn it! No! Yeah, there we go. How you doing? Pass. One more touchdown and I'm leaving. Dang it. Okay, now I'm done with the practice, and now let's get on to the real game. I'm looking up there because that's where my screen, the screen for my vlogging thing, that's where it is. My face cam. I gotta make sure I'm in frame. I gotta do so.
Cause we've been putting in the hour. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind.
Okay, that's good enough. I can hear it kind of. And if you're wondering about the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'll show you it in my vlog, because I'll tell you about it in my vlog, because I'm gonna have a new vlog. I'm gonna have a vlog. I'm gonna vlog Halloween. Alright, so let's get into the real game. On week 11, this is my 10th game because I had a bye week. And since this is week 11, this is my 10th. And my title should be like right here. It should say R. Lopez. That'll be me. Or it's supposed to be. But I don't really know how it turned it out to be.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome.
I don't really like it because
we find ourselves right in the center of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Arlington and AT&T Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. They're led by their veteran quarterback in his 9th year now out of Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
Started the first game of his rookie year and then didn't leave the lineup for a long time before suffering a knee injury, and has rehabbed and made his way back. If you want a guy who can throw the long ball, you want Joe Flacco in your lineup.
Here Here's Justin Forsett, his first carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And
Easy.
The return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
This isn't really hard as practice because my defense is better than
13 yards there on the pickup, and the Cowboys are going to get a first down. So good for the Buckeyes last year, and he's taken that from the college game, showing some glimpses of it here in the NFL.
How about his last season with Ohio State? Over 1,800 yards, only one game where he didn't get over 100. Remember, demanded the ball from then on out. I think they listened to him.
And he'll take it into the
touchdown. Deb.
And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs.
What should we do? I don't like PTA.
By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to
like
the tailback.
Egg underhand.
Yeah, like an egg underhand, really with 2 hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option-type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal.
Yeah, where you turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down and the ball flips.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be like talking to as the
Are you going to put a
talker.
safety that doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field.
You don't know me. Blah, 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 blah.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers.
Not the only one. They made a mistake by even coming to the game.
The drive begins with a run by Forsett. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So second
Mid
and
blitz.
second and
Blitz.
5 now. Second down, Flacco now. And
Bam,
he's just
throw
gonna
it
throw
away.
this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Third down, Flacco from the gun. And he finds his man, Kamar Aiken. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On first down, this is Forsett. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco. To the right side to Aiken. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Flacco here on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Play action. Flacco. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49.
But Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean. They can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Ain't a scam. I just barely even talk. I'm sorry, guys. I'm super sorry. Yeah.
Now the longtime Raven punter, Sam Cook, on to punt it away.
Okay, so back to my talking since it's offense for me.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Hey, y'all want to see an easy touchdown? Watch. Got a Hail Mary, press triangle. What works for my team, I don't know if it'll work for yours. So, make sure it works for yours during practice. Alright guys, make sure it works.
First down, Prescott.
Watch.
Trying to lay one up deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Bryce Butler with a touchdown under 20 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about
like this,
it.
watch.
I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have
Oh
the
my
empirical
goodness.
numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either.
It's alright guys, I did not think or do anything.
You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And just, y'all wouldn't want to see this because I already know y'all wouldn't want to see that. I put on my hearing aid, that's why.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Flag.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
All right.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really
Come on,
nice
dude.
run.
Let's what should we do? Werewolf? That, if you don't know, that's Ashton's character. Yeah, let's do this.
Down, Flacco to throw. And Aiken with it over the middle. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum.
Yeah, we do, because we're beating your butt like by 2. Like by 2.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And
this is where we practice.
One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board. Right,
what the hell is wrong with you?
What you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They got 18 yards.
Let's get out of that zone and let's make another.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. Touchdown.
Yeah, see that? Y'all pushed me in. It's not my touchdown, it's yours for me.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So
a lot.
2.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead. Around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target.
Y'all thought that I would.
Because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead, and they got it. I mean, it worked.
Oh, hi.
Interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Here we go. 38.
First down throw for Prescott. Being chased out left. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. On 1st and 10, Prescott looking deep downfield. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Roger Lewis, his 11th touchdown of the year.
And they changed his name, the name that we changed it to was River Lopez. That was me, all me.
And we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Hey, that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the...
I just keep on doing him every time, and they don't even do anything.
There on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Second down following the incompletion. Off the draw from Flacco, it's for Sam. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Fine. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the...
See, this is dumb. This is dumb. This is us.
In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
Freak!
Right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he can't hang on.
What the hell is wrong with
He
you?
had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Hey, move 45. Move 45.
Watch the running. Watch the running.
Second down, Flacco now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Passing play, Flacco, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now,
4.
touchdown.
Make that 4 touchdown passes.
Bryce Butler, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Here we go.
Here's Prescott, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So the onside kick is recovered.
Let's go, my dude. Bro.
Going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. Now Prescott. And it pops free.
What the hell's wrong with you? What the hell?
Second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that
Damn it.
could really hurt their momentum.
And on 2nd and 10 now. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Cowboys. Roger Lewis, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys add on.
If you don't know what this means, that means caught it. Watch. Brought it in.
Because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Prescott down, and this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Flacco here on 2nd down. He's got it. This is Justin Forsett. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the... And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fresh set of downs here. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the...
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that. And
under pressure, they got him again. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him.
His name is Colt Wolf.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off, it's J.J. Wilcox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in this.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
So they're going to go for 2. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 4 yards remaining now on second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
To the right side to Aiken. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Hey, move, 45.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Line of scrimmage here, 2nd down and 10.
Hey, move, 45.
Off the give from Flacco for Sam. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Third down. Flacco needs a decent. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. One receiver left, three to the right. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Bryce Butler, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there on third down. 43 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Okay, so
Now Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And here now it's second and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
alright guys, I'm gonna take a little break. While I'm taking a break, y'all can watch got myself a drink. Shrub. Y'all can't really see it, but strawberry milk. Got myself some strawberry milk, and
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. Can extend this lead out even further. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They go play action here. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. Prescott, he's going to look deep down the field. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Prescott now. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Roger Lewis with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Throwing, Prescott, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On second down, Flacco to throw. Surveying the field. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that
Let's
sack.
go, let's go. Blue 45.
Flacco from midfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off. It's J.J. Wilcox. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Y'all are the real idiots.
They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams, 78 yards. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? No open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
I want to try to give them at least a chance to, like, you know what I mean? At least get a chance. That's why.
And now Baltimore
Under smoke blitz. Under smoke blitz on 3-on-3. 1, 2, 3, go. Go on 3. Go black on 3. Go black.
Try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder.
Passes all 3. 1, 2, 3, Panthers.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And hauled in by Pitta. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout.
Thunder
so far
smoke.
as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Flacco gives to Forsett, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Flacco here on second down, and Watson has it right side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Here's Flacco. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Kamar Aiken with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens, they claw one back.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. And that catch puts him past the great Jerry Rice. For the most receiving yards in a single season, he's now up over 1,848.
At one point, we called Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today? The dash towards his record and past it. What a tremendous achievement. And how much fun is it for us to be here to witness it?
It's a pinch-me moment for us. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Oh! Yay.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Here we go. Brand 38.
They'll look to throw. Going right side, he has Winton. And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Hey, move 45. Move.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And Watson has it right side. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Here's Flacco. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. first down. Flacco. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Sorry, guys. I'm just focused on the game. And I'm going to let you guys go because it's been a long day. So, goodbye. And I forgot. Well, goodbye. And I'll see y'all later. And goodbye, the best on me on YouTube.